What's up, guys, and welcome to the final day of the Mortal Kombat stress test. So I figured I would stream one more time with commentary. The thing is, I found out yesterday through Twitter when I was watching some of the other players' gameplay and whatnot of the stress test that the cameos actually have their own fatalities. So I figured, why not do another gameplay with all the cameos and commentary attached, so I could do a little bit of everything. Fatalities, brutalities, cameo fatalities, and whatnot. Just one more day is left, and you know, I don't really have anything new as far as combos go, but so it's going to be pretty much nothing fancy and same of what you've already saw. Just with commentary, because I know I've uploaded 4 videos to YouTube of each character through the classic towers, which is pretty much what I'm going to do here again. I've already uploaded one with commentary from a Twitch stream that was exported onto YouTube that covers all 4 characters. So just kind of doing this for about the 4th time already, but you know, just trying to play as much as possible and stream some when I play. I'm really enjoying this. You know, I've kind of got burned out on some of the other games. Like, I got burned out on Mortal Kombat 9, for instance. It hasn't even started uploading to my YouTube yet, but I went through and I did the story mode, and I did an arcade tower. I'm going to do some more arcade towers eventually and add those on. But, you know, just kind of wore out with that game. And in the 3D era, got burned out kind of on all that. But this is fresh, and this is completely different in contrast to those games, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, it's definitely still Mortal Kombat, but there's something very different, and I really haven't been able to put my finger on it to say what that is. But I'm enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying Katana, and Sub-Zero is starting to grow on me, so I'm actually going to start with Sub-Zero here in the classic towers. And the cameo I'm going to choose for him is Kano. Too bad there wasn't 4 cameos to go with the 4 fighters. One of these cameos I'll have to repeat twice, which will probably be Sonya Blade. I'll probably play with her with Liu Kang and Katana. I really like the pairing of Katana and Sonya Blade. So nothing new to show for Sub-Zero. I mean, since the last time I did commentary, I guess I could say there's something sort of new as far as I've tried to extend his combos. With that being part of it, it's not, for me, I'm not one of those players that can so smoothly transition into combos. And I've seen people racking off about 15 hit combos off of this, but this is the best that I've come up with so far. And I'm not able to hit it. Of course, I start recording and I can't hit it. I might even lose the match. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time. There it is. That's the combo right there. Let's see if I can hit this. Get a fatal blow in there as well. I'm bad at, you know, using the cameos. I'm real bad at that. I don't use them all that much. I'm going to try to give Kano some love right off the bat by using his cameo fatality. And also brutalities and fatalities. I'm going to try to fit that in there for everyone. Hopefully I don't get overzealous on a match and mess something up. Come on, Kano. You know what? I got a Kano too. And he failed. If I do use him, I always pick up a bad time. I did a little bit too fast that time. I was having a lot of problems. Yep, I got overzealous, so we'll just start with the fatality. I've had a lot of problems with that combo also doing an ice clone instead of the downward kick, which I forgot the name of that kick. I think it's Shadow something. But, you know, once you're in the air, and you start hitting combos, I come down with that kick that kind of bounces them up a little bit, to very little bit, to continue onward into some more attacks. Now, I've seen people take that exact same combo, and instead of the kick, they do a punch that throws the opponent down, and they actually bounce up, it seems, a little bit higher. And as they come down, they're able to throw in some kicks and punches and turn that into about a 15-hit combo. That I have not figured out yet. So maybe next time around. Well, I could have done Kano's fatality there. I don't know. I was in the mindset of brutality, actually. So I didn't get overzealous. I was just thinking too much about this combo. And, you know, it's just something I would like to perfect before the stress test ends, and I just know I won't. That right there is just something I want to be able to hit every time without problem. For those of you that's watched any of my Mortal Kombat videos, I'm not known to even do combos, so this is a pretty kind of a step up for me, honestly. Come on, get out of here.
You are pathetic and weak.
Round 2.
Destroyed right now. Yeah, that is. Talk about a time when you don't need to be missing a combo. That was it. Now, this is going to be the best character to rip his heart out. Oh no. Yep. I went to go to block instead of jump back, and I don't even know if there was enough space to jump back from that. Alright, that's fine.
You waste your gifts.
Final round. Fight.
Block whatever I know he's going to try to start with, and I'm about to spam him. Only for so long. See, there. Sometimes when you go to do that, I don't know if it's the PS5 controller or what the deal is. Just he does an ice clone instead. It's like if you go too fast, ice clone. All right, so I can bring in Kano. I didn't get overzealous like I stated last time. Here we go. Rip his heart out. Perfect. Yeah, so I didn't know about that until I was just on Twitter watching everyone's gameplay, because that's where I like to watch people rip off those insane combos, right? And I saw someone do Jax's fatality, cameo fatality. I was like, wait, what? You can do that? Alright, now I gotta go back and make another video. Which, any reason to go back and make another video has been good for me, because I have actually been sitting there thinking, like, how am I gonna make another video? I'm just covering the same things over and over and over again, you know? So, this I'm gonna try to do again, the fatality, brutality, and the cameos fatality for each gameplay that I do. That was a bit of a delay on my part. Now I'm getting destroyed by Sub-Zero. Maybe I need to stop talking and just focus on playing, because I'm not doing so well. Try to get in every fighter's fatal blow too, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Once I'm playing as Katana, I usually completely dominate and don't really have a need for fatal blows. Yep, did that ice clone again. I don't know what causes that, but it just throws me off when he does the ice clone instead of doing that kick. And there's the brutality. It was so obvious I was trying to do that too, and the AI didn't do anything to try to counter. Try to back up, get away, nothing. Right, Kenshi can be a pain when he's the final character. I like either Sub-Zero or Katana to be the final character you fight. Liu Kang is a major pain when he's the last guy you have to fight in this tower. Okay. That's enough of all that. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Might get my fatal blow in twice, yeah. I got myself trapped in the corner a little bit there, so. I need to call in my cameo more. Yep, do that again. Don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna call back in Kano here. Since I've done plenty of fatalities and brutalities on my other streams, try to do at least 2 cameo fatalities here. And yeah, that's it for Sub-Zero. Just like that. I'm just going to jump right into it and move into the next one and try not to make this stream too long. I'm also recording, so I'm making this a video for YouTube as well. I don't want to do too much talking, so let's see. There's 3 cameo fighters, so technically I don't have to play with everyone. I could just focus on the cameo fighters, honestly. But if I wanted to include everyone's fatality and everyone's brutality as well, which is pretty much, the brutalities are all the same. Pretty much, so well, not pretty much, they are just the uppercut. So there's a decision I guess I could make there. Nah, I'll play with everyone. Like, I still have a lot I need to learn on Kenshi. I will go ahead and do Kenshi next, and I will pick Jax. And I almost want to jump down a difficulty so I can maybe have some room to breathe and practice, but I'll just stick with the combos I know. Again, this is more about the fatalities, the brutality, and the cameos fatalities. Not so much gameplay. And you're never going to see anything fancy with me in Mortal Kombat in general, so. I mean, it's nice to be able to play a Mortal Kombat game on medium for once and not have to really worry. I haven't had any stress. I've lost some rounds, but I haven't lost any fights. Now, in versus mode, I lost plenty of fights. Is on that one stream I did. I went like 1-7 and just took my one and win, and I left. So, you know, then I did it again on another stream, won the first match I went into, and I was like, all right, that's it. Time to hang the hat up. I'm done.
Fight.
You know, my biggest issue with Kenshi is, all right, I haven't gone into his Sento mode very much, or fighting style, I guess you could call it. Ancestral Guard, Soul Charge, and Demon Drop is all I'm seeing right there. I thought there was a fourth one that listed under his special moves how to go into that, but I think you actually have to go in here and find it for the stance. Yeah, so that's how you activate the stance, and then you can start using these moves. I don't go into that a lot, so maybe, you know, I should try that for this gameplay. It's just usually on medium when I try to go into that, I get annihilated for it. Again, reason why I was kind of thinking about playing on easy. If I don't stick to just constantly staying on the enemy.
Finish him.
That was nice. Alright, so let's bring Jax in.
Fatality.
I don't know, I love that. I don't know why, but that's my favorite so far. I mean, it's just a throwback, because the first time I ever saw that in MK3, I was completely blown away as a kid. I don't know why I was, because there's nothing special about it, but I guess just seeing that throwback, him just turning into this giant dude and slamming his foot down on him. How many people have you just wanted to stomp like that? You know, at least in your head, and obviously not really do that, but to be able to just turn into a giant and then just stomp him, it's great. There's something so, to me, about that's like soothing, I guess you could say. It sounds demonic, but it is. It's like people that watches those videos of those hot knives and they find it, you know, cutting through stuff satisfying. Well, for me, it's Jax turning into this giant and stomping the ever-loving hell out of someone, you know, into a complete pile of bloody mush. That's satisfying to me. So that is my favorite of the cameo fatalities. And you know, I haven't been a big fan of Jax. I haven't had really anything positive to say about him. I don't think he's complimented anyone. For me, at least, I don't think he's complimented anyone in a way that I would use him all that much. Jax finish it off. Now for the fatality.
Fatality. Kenshi wins.
Yeah, I haven't really, you know, seen anything that, or done anything myself that's complimented a character really nice with Jax, but a fatality for me that makes up for it. Now, I have played players that have used Jax in an effective way against me, but I just don't call out the cameos all that much to begin with.
Fight.
Only when I'm playing with Katana do I really do that. I've found ways for Kano, both Sonya Blade, to be real effective with Katana. Just really all about the timing when it comes to them. So Liu Kang's going to be the final character I fight, which is not going to be fun. All you really do is combos, like I'm doing right now, for the most part. I finally started throwing in some of the special moves here, but, you know. Oh, fatal blow that I missed. Let's see here, let's see if I can block and get that fatal blow back in. There we go. Again, try to get everyone's fatal blow in, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I might have to purposely do it with katana.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's see if I can have a better round here. Alright, that should have been the brutality, but you know what? I'll bring in Jax again. Like I said, everyone's brutality really the same, so...
Can she win?
I mean, the only thing that would be considered different is the motion they go about it. But ultimately, it is an uppercut, and I can only imagine trying to do a brutality on Liu Kang when he's the final fighter. I will have to have a really good second round for that to be attempted. And if it comes down to a third round because I fail and I die, I will not be worrying about any brutalities. And this is why, I mean, just look at this, I might even win the first round. Alright, let's see. I don't know if you've heard me pressing any buttons yet, but you may hear it now. Let's go for another fatal blow.
Round 2. Fight.
That would have been perfect if his health was all the way down. What's going on here, Liu Kang? Wow. Nice. I think that was a flawless victory. Yeah. That was my first time doing a flawless victory in this game. Or at least hearing them saying it. I've thought a few times I got a flawless victory, but maybe they got some damage in somewhere and they didn't say it. But awesome. So Liu Kang just kind of stood there for me. I appreciate that, Liu Kang. Alright, so that covers Jax, as well as Kenshi, and Sub-Zero, as well as Kano. So now Sonya Blade is going to be covered twice because I use Sonya Blade both with Liu Kang and Katana. I mean, I could mix it up and try to throw Kano in there, but it would just probably cause me more problems than anything,
Okay.
so I'm not going to do that. This is going to be Sonya Blade from here on out.
Sonya Blade. Round 1. Fight.
So I kind of have a combo I do with Liu Kang too. That's one of them. That I don't mean to do. It's when I'm trying to... Well, I got interrupted there. It's when I'm trying to do... Well, I did that again. Let's just get out of this first round.
You'll waste your gifts.
Round 2. Fight.
I cannot do this. There we go. So I do that and I throw in Sonya, which I brought her in late there. For whatever reason, that keeps... I usually don't mess this up that much. Just take it. Stop blocking it. Take it. Yeah, brought her in too late again. Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and bring her in.
Fatality. Liu Kang wins.
That's a good throwback. I mean, they're all obviously throwbacks, but I just like Jax the most. It made me think back more to the original,
Round 1. Fight.
and it also made me think more back to the way that I felt when I first saw it versus anyone else's fatality or any of the other cameos. Alright. Enough talking. Oh, I had it that time and he wants to do a breaker. Barely any life left. Come on.
Won't end well.
That was the combo though, for the most part. Not breaker included. Liu Kang is a really good character. There's no reason for me to get beat up that much. Let's go ahead and throw that brutality in there. I love this animation right here. Absolutely awesome.
Round 1. Fight.
I do not know what's going on. I cannot suddenly hit this combo. Wow. Okay. I brought Sonya Blade in too late because honestly, I'm not expecting, when you fail a combo so much, you expect it not to go through anymore, and then when you actually start doing it, the cameo for me, I don't think about it. It's like, oh, I finally got it to go through. Oh, wait, cameo. I brought her too late again. And again, too late. It's probably the easiest one to bring her in on, and I just keep bringing her in too late. It's actually harder to bring her in on the katana combos, for me at least, so I hope I don't do this terrible during her gameplay.
Liu Kang wins.
I've spent the most time with katana, so I don't think that'll be an issue, but I didn't think I was going to have this much of an issue with Liu Kang, and now I'm facing Liu Kang as a final character again. It usually wouldn't be a problem when I'm hitting my combos. Or combo. I don't find combos, I find a combo.
Round 1. Fight.
If I find other combos, it's just by accident. I'm notorious for finding one and sticking with it. Oh, and I brought her in, I believe, at the right time that time. It was just because he was in the corner.
My patience wears thin.
Round 2. Fight.
Because it's pretty much as soon as you start throwing those fists, you just want to switch right over to them. There you go. That's it. That's the combo. It took, until I was on the final match to get it, but there we go. I got it twice. I'll let Sonya Blade come in again. And all of these are down R1, which, probably will be changed by the time the game comes out, like everyone's fatality. I doubt it's going to be down square and down triangle and down circle. So stating that was probably pointless. And by the time I put this video out, we'll probably be about 4 or 5 days removed from the online stress test itself. So, so I'm kind of trying not to cram all these in at once, because I have recorded every single character by themselves with no commentary. Like I said, I've recorded every character all at once with commentary, again, like I'm doing here, and I'm adding in the cameos, fatalities with commentary. I have a video with cameo fatalities without, so this is with. And I already have all this stuff scheduled, and most of it's past the actual date. I think I have Katana going live as of today, which is the 25th. And everything after that will be after the stress test has gone offline. So speaking of Katana, and just in case anybody's wondering how I'm still putting up videos after it's, offline, whether it be Twitch or YouTube, especially Twitch, I've saved everything I've recorded, and at some point, maybe a week or two, or maybe even a month down the road, when Mortal Kombat's being revisited and people are getting psyched about it coming out again, I might restream some of this stuff to Twitch. I don't think I'll do any re-uploading to YouTube. So I've done all these fighters fatalities, so I don't have to worry about including those anymore, although I probably will at least one more time for Sonya Blade. But yeah, this should, I don't know if I'm gonna get a fatal blow in here. Like Liu Kang, same thing. I didn't get a fatal blow in with him. It's just two characters I usually don't ever need the fatal blow for. But we did see Liu Kang's fatal blow because he hit it on me, so that still counts as including everything, I guess. Now this is where I'm most used to playing as Katana, most comfortable. Speaking of, I may let him go ahead and get me down to a fatal blow, because I don't think I will see an opportunity for it. And I can't remember if she had her fatal blow on me earlier or not. I think she did. I think she actually did catch me. Maybe I blocked it. I don't know anymore. I think it was with Kenshi. It shows you how bad my memory is. I can't even remember a couple of towers ago, and these towers only have 4 fights in them. But hey, if we didn't see it, we just did. Again. Or either for the first time. One or the other.
In the air.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Sub-Zero. Ooh. Oh yeah, he got hit. there's actually a nice little combo you can do. You can throw another fan there, which I didn't do. I just took a slice for whatever reason. Let's see, what should I do here? I will bring in Sonya Blade.
Fatality. Kitana wins.
I'm liking the cameo when it comes to Sonya Blade. And Liu Kang, sometimes, you know, it took me until the last fight to get that combo back in rhythm. Of course, I haven't been playing as much. Whatever free time I've had has been with Katana, so I haven't played as much as Liu Kang. Which that I think that obviously shows in the gameplay with Katana. I've spent my most time with her, but I think as far as the cameos go, I really don't find much of a reason to use one for Sub-Zero or Kenshi. I mean, there's plenty of reasons to use them. They're there, they need to be used. But I just don't find an effective way, I guess, with those characters. I can never find an effective way to use Jax. I haven't been able to do that the entire time yet.
A princess never fails.
Round 2. Fight.
Katana, I kind of found the way I'm going to play. You know, it's been something that has been pretty successful for me. I won my first ever online matches playing as Katana. I mean, the thing for me is the last time I even tried to play online matches in the PS2 era, and I was not able to win any. So my first ever online versus matches were won using pretty much this method. And there's the brutality.
Not much of a challenge.
Kitana wins.
And yes, even though my total record is technically, I say it's 2 and like 13 or 14 or something like that in online versus matches. Someone did quit on me, and rage quit on me. So I guess technically that's 3 and 14. I think that was the first air combo I even discovered, and it was completely by accident. Not bad. I missed the last part of that. Let's do it again.
Your service ends here.
Round 2. Fight.
And then from there, you know, I just kind of went and tried to add to it. Always have trouble hitting any combos that I've learned on Liu Kang. Let's do it through here. Couldn't even finish it. I just don't know if I hit buttons too fast, panic. Man, there's just something about Liu Kang. He's just, there we go. More difficult than the other AI, I feel, when you fight him. Oh, I thought for sure he was blocking that. Nope. At least I got the combo right. I mean, I've been hitting it fine this entire time, and then got on Liu Kang, started trying to actually talk about it, and messing it up. So you know what, Liu Kang, this is what you get. My favorite fatality. In this game so far.
Kitana wins.
I kind of got my favorite cameo fatality and then my favorite player fatality, which I do count those as two totally different things. Just because, you know, a cameo is obviously not someone you can just switch and tag in and fight with. Like on Mortal Kombat 9, if it was a tag arcade tower, then it's an actual roster, fighting roster instead of cameo roster. Still counts as a fatality though, so I guess if I had to say what's my favorite fatality, including any fatality in the game, no matter cameo, fighter, so far, yeah, it's definitely Katana's. Sub-Zero's is pretty awesome as well. I mean, really, to think about it, they're all great. I mean, Kenshi's is painful, great, not a satisfying great kind of way at all. That is just painful to see. Makes, you know, kind of, can make your throat, your stomach, a couple other things hurt when you see something like that. All these fatalities should do that, but not necessarily all of them do that for me. But Kenshi's, yeah, it kind of makes me feel sorry for my opponent a little bit.
Finish him.
Oh, Sonya's had 2 runs, so I'm gonna do that again. That is one of those really satisfying fatalities to watch. I don't know, there's something about it. And then, of course, all the classics are satisfying because they're classics. And then Sub-Zero's is devastatingly fun to watch. Liu Kang's is awesome, obviously the one from the trailer. It's, I don't know, there's something torturous, but also still awesome about it. It's just like the way they hang there, almost crucified in a way by these flamed dragons, and then before he just comes down and smashes them. I mean, it's brutal. But the most satisfying to me, definitely Katana's fatality. I don't know what it is. It's just satisfying. It's my favorite. Out of the cameos, again, Jack's most satisfying, because just when I was a kid and I first ever saw that, and I can't remember, it wasn't, I didn't do it. I learned how to do it once I saw it, but it was done to me, and I was just like, holy crap, that is so cool. I don't know, just as a kid it was cool. Looking back at it now, if it wasn't for the nostalgia of the whole thing, I probably would think, what a lame fatality. But, you know, certain things you see, and when you see it when you're a kid and you're impressionable, it changes the way you feel about it. So, other final thoughts, I guess, outside of the actual movesets. Again, Sub-Zero, there is that, the combo I showed at the beginning that I'm doing, where I do basically, it's a downward kick that keeps the opponent launched enough to continue a combo. Sometimes that, for whatever reason, as it showed earlier, goes into an ice clone, and I don't know if that's something to do with the PS5 controller. There are 2 different buttons. One's circle to do the kick, and then there's square, which would do the ice clone. So I'm not real sure what happens there. I know the 2 punches I do before I do the kick do involve square, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure. Again, I've seen more combos come out of that, better combos come out of that, but that's the one that I ended up going with. And once I was like, hey, I did a 10-hit combo, I just tried to stick with that and try to land it every time. And none of the combos really, outside of Katana, did I get to a point where I could hit them every time. And when I'm doing commentary, I just can't in general. But I think I was most successful learning with Katana, so she was, to me, the most smoothest character. I think Kenshi was the most brutal character for me to try to figure out how to launch anyone in the air. I never did do that. And then once someone jumped at me and I was able to catch them, you know, as far as the AI goes, and try to do something in the air, that didn't happen enough. I got to learn any of that. So I didn't really get to learn any of his air attacks at all. So Kenshi's a character that, again, I mentioned this before, is probably a character once the game comes out. Even though I think he looks as awesome as he's ever looked. And I'm sure he's going to have an awesome story inside of Mortal Kombat 1. He's just a character I don't think I would go back to once the game releases, given the other options we already know for sure that are going to be there, and then some of the ones that are rumored that are going to be there. I definitely don't think I'll be coming back to Kenshi. But I'll definitely be coming back to Katana. She quite possibly even will be a main character for me. Sub-Zero is growing on me, but again, I'm going to play some more today. It's 6 o'clock right now as I speak, so I don't know how much time this has left before it shuts down. I just know this apparently is the last day as it's been tweeted. So I'm going to continue to play a Sub-Zero and try to better that combo, and I'm not going to worry about playing really as anyone else because it's still all the way until September when this game comes out, and I will forget everything I have learned probably outside of Katana. Katana might be the only one I remember, and that's because I went and I wrote it down. And Sub-Zero, same thing. I'm going to write whatever combination I ultimately decide on for him. I'm going to write it down so I know at least 2 characters I can start that game with. But as far as Kenshi goes, and as far as Liu Kang goes, Liu Kang's combo, I don't even, and when I'm focused, I just don't hit that combo all the time for whatever reason. But he does have some major combos in this game. He's just not. He's never been a character that I've been a fan of, but he is awesome in this game. So, I mean, I guess that's my final thoughts. I mean, just pure gameplay itself, it was fine. I didn't find anything I would complain about other than, like I said, that Sub-Zero doing the ice clone instead of that kick. That I forgot what the name of the kick is in the move list, but you guys did see it in the video, so you know which I'm referring to. But other than that, I liked it. It's a big relief from all the older games. I've been playing a lot of like Deadly Alliance, Deception, and stuff lately, and that led me ultimately to Mortal Kombat 9, and then I'm going to work into 10, 11, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with 11, 1 will be coming out, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is work my way story-wise and arcade tower-wise to Mortal Kombat 1, and I didn't know I was going to be part of the stress test, so that kind of is being shoveled in the middle of 3D era games right now, and then the transition to Mortal Kombat 9 is about to start. But I've been playing a lot of those games, and I just didn't realize how bad Deadly Alliance was, at least to me, now until I've gotten older, and I don't have the patience for the AI. I didn't realize how bad facing Shao Kahn was in Mortal Kombat 9, again, until now I'm older, and I just don't have the patience for it anymore. So I really enjoyed AI on this game, much like I do Mortal Kombat 10 and Mortal Kombat 11, an AI that I can go in on medium and I get a challenge and I'll lose some rounds, and even sometimes I'll lose some fights, but as long as I, stay focused, I get a challenge and I get the job done, and that's what I like. That's my balance for Mortal Kombat games, and it seems that AI of the previous 2 games have remained, so I like that. I like what I'm seeing, and I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 1, I think on September 14th. So if you enjoyed this content, stick around my channel. Mortal Kombat 9 is coming up. Mortal Kombat 10 and 11 content is coming up, leading up to ultimately the release date of Mortal Kombat 1. So stay tuned for all that, and thanks for watching my Mortal Kombat 1 stress test videos.